I have been, hey, I have been meaning to come here and have this conversation with you guys for like the past couple of days. This is High Priestess Jamila. And first of all, I want you guys to follow me on Instagram. I may seriously be moving my readings there. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. It is so disgusting that people have to deal with stalkers, gang stalkers. There's a difference between a coven and a gang stalker and gang stalking. Okay. So follow me on Instagram. Okay, is what I want y'all to do, first of all. Because I may be moving over there. I just at least for a little while, I need a break from all of this. You got people on here that are extremely codependent. Evidently, they only have one or two clients, and those clients expect for them to come online and spread lies and falsehoods about people and try to embarrass people, lie on people. And if you guys want to know the truth, I actually uploaded the proof. Okay. Because I believe in God. I believe in God. I believe in everything that I talk about. So I would never do that to anybody. Okay. And another thing is because I'm not cursed. That's another reason why I want to talk about cursed people today on this Sunday morning. Cursed people. And y'all see that picture. Let's expose the evil eye. You know what the evil eye is? The evil eye is the throat. It's exactly what it is. It's the throat. Okay? It's the throat chakra. And a simple shut up spell doesn't work on these people because they're too cursed. That's why they go on and on and on and on and on. They can't wait to turn on their camera to lie on people. People that have the curse of the evil eye on them are constantly lying on people, constantly need to run their mouth. I'm going to tell y'all what happens. In that photograph that I have as the thumbnail, I'm not talking about any certain race or anything. It was a picture of an open throat. It's what my spirit showed me the other day, which is the source of the evil eye. This is one of the reasons why I do not talk to people. I do not communicate with people with the curse of the evil eye on them unless it's a client that is paying me to uncross them. Okay? So people can speak things on you. The only people that are trying to speak things upon you are cursed people. That's why they have to have somebody to try to put their curses onto. I need somebody to talk about. I need somebody to attack. Instead of uncrossing themselves and removing the curses, they make it worse. So this is the reason why people are talking about you. Because they have the curse of the evil eye. It is the throat. It's their throat. Okay. The throat is an extremely powerful blessing and a weapon at the same time. This is the reason why if somebody calls my phone and I capture their voice and they think that they're anonymous, I can just simply record the sound waves of your voice. Even if you're using a voice changer. Trust me, my spirits, they thought of everything. And so this is something that you guys are going to have to take seriously. Some of y'all run businesses and you got some jackass calling your phone, just like I do. And it is a cursed person. They are cursed with the evil eye. It's when they are not blessed by God because there is a demon on their throat. They don't have enough sense to humble themselves before God. They want to play God. So there's people actually out there claiming that they're practicing witchcraft and that they are God. They have allowed this to go to their heads. They're not God. I've seen people call them God. No, you're not God, hon. You're not God. Just because you know how to flag somebody on YouTube don't make you God. Y'all follow me on Instagram. A lot of these people that are on here posing as witches when they're actually not witches, they're gang stalkers. They're going to jail. And they want to involve other people. You know, humble yourself. Here's the thing. Do you care about what race a person is as long as they are giving you the right information? I work with gods and goddesses that are black and white and Greek. I work with all gods and goddesses, all of them. You have to. None of them hate us because of our race. None of them. Okay? That's man's sin. That's not God. So, it's what can I say? I'm a messenger of God. People hate God, especially when they haven't been blessed. But you know what? God gives you the knowledge to help yourself. But so many people haven't done that. They're too busy stalking and harassing people on the internet to give a damn about themselves because they have the curse of what? The evil eye. It's right here. It's the throat. That's why the throat looks like that. Because so many people, they just go and go and go and go and go. They can't stop. Every time they open up their mouth, they're cursing themselves. I don't understand it. And I don't understand why these people won't listen. It's going to get worse and worse on them. I'm telling you. So guys, I've recently had some people on this website lying on my spirits. You're lying on my spirits. You've been lying on my spirits, honey. I have been delivered from every single demon, every single stronghold. I was delivered actually in 2018 is when I was able to work with God in spirits to deliver myself. They've been going around telling you I'm not delivered. So that's why I said, let me upload some proof. First of all, if you got somebody online talking about somebody else's finances, then you know to stay the hell away from them anyway. That's one of the reasons why I don't necessarily speak on it unless I am being spoken to, because what that curse will do is it will try to speak those things upon you. Do not let your children go through that. I don't care if you're single or not. There are a lot of women that are in their 20s and 30s and they are single, they have no children, and they take care of themselves. So where are these people coming from when they say what they say? Okay, that's my new speaker, y'all. And so we've got to regulate. It's got to be regulated. It's got to be regulated. We got to regulate these people. We do. They need to be regulated. They do. Seriously. Because, and you know what? I can tell you, I can see the future. I can see the future. Now, we've already had the pandemic, right? They're going to end up quarantining some of these people because they're way too toxic. That's the future. The future is spiritual belief. When you see them going around just having diarrhea of the mouth, when you see them doing that, everybody minding their own business, ain't nobody said nothing to them, and they just obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. I'm obsessed. I have to say something about you. I have to cuss you out. And you know, and then they speak lies. On my other channel, guys, basically, and I was gonna link it, they got angry. They got angry because they have been trying to oppress me. They got angry at me because I spoke up on behalf of Divine Services Apothecary. They got angry at me because I was exposing the lies that they speak from their cursed throats. So I ordered me some more slippery elm bark. If I am able to still go live by the time it gets here, because they've been really, really, really itching to flag this channel. To be honest with you, this is the reason why my channel, the views have went down, like the extra views. The only thing, let me tell them something. I'm going to tell you something right now. All of the false flagging that you have been doing to this channel, hun, all it's done is made me not get an AdSense check. That's all it's done. Otherwise, I don't need all of the extra views. You've just stopped an AdSense check, which was what, 200 a month? And I got one last month after a few months. So if y'all want to know what happened to my channel, why I have 24,000 subscribers and you guys can't, like, half of my subscribers don't get the notifications, half of them, it's like I'm not even here. And it is because they have falsely flagged my channel and totally messed up the algorithm from false flagging. This is a spiritual business. The people that need to see me and hear me are going to. And so, I think that they were upset. They've been trying to shut me down. You can't shut God down. You can't shut God down. And clearly they angry with God. I mean, we have a lot of crazy stuff going on here. Instead of calling it severe bipolar depression, they have given it a cute name called antinatalism and things like that. This is the craziness that we're dealing with. Yeah, these people do have the right to freedom of speech, but guess what? They have the curse of the evil eye on them. You have to be careful to not be influenced by them. Some people are ultra sensitive to people like that. Your ear takes in and absorbs what they say, but then you see how it makes you feel, what happens to you. And so, that's why I said that's one of the reasons why people cut people off. They cut off the communication from these types of people. And I'm not the type of person to bow down to anybody for any reason. So do whatever you got to do. You going to jail. A lot of these people need to be in prison. Okay, where somebody that loves them will actually have to pay. Thank you, sweetie. Somebody that loves them will actually have to pay to speak to them, and they get limited time in communication. This is the reason why people in prison get 15-minute phone call increments, because some of them have the evil eye. It's sad, but it's the truth. And so I'm going to move things over to Instagram. This negative energy, I'm not sure why YouTube allows it on here. They have seemingly started to flag these channels that deserve to be flagged. My channel doesn't deserve to be flagged. None of my channels do. But they were able to falsely flag my other channel for medical misinformation. I ain't been on here giving nobody no medical information, but they falsely flagged it. There was no medical information in that video. I'm not on here telling women how to abort their babies with herbs. I'm not on here telling, I don't give no kind of medical advice to nobody. So that's a lie. I always give a disclaimer. If you go to the doctor and you have unexplained symptoms, then, and the doctor can't find anything wrong, then those symptoms are coming psychosomatic and through psychic energy. That's the only thing I say. And I ain't never said nothing about cancer, all those, serious diseases. So they falsely flagged my channel last night on my other channel, because they don't want, for some reason, they don't know how to let go and let God. They're going to consistently, let me tell y'all something. These people will consistently have bad things happen to them and bad luck. They're going to consistently be sad. They're going to consistently be miserable because they are trying to question God. When I told them that I was going to do and accomplish everything that I've accomplished, they tried to challenge that. Why? Why am I your poster child for that? Because of some stupid, petty reason. You're going to try to put the whole world, they're willing to destroy this whole world just to get back at me, which they won't be able to. I think it's ridiculous. So that's why I did that. I uploaded that video because it needed to be said. The truth needed to be said. They want to look at the black woman and say, oh, you're just a welfare queen. You're a low life. You're a bum. You're this and that. And you know what? God in spirit is tired of that. Tired of it. It's so stupid. It makes no sense. And so it don't change my feelings. I work with people of all races and I treat them just as good. I deal with a lot of stuff. So the status quo was to cause division amongst the people based upon color, based upon skin complexion, and it's all bad and bad this and this and that. And it's bull crap. It really is. It's bull crap. Okay. So, I want y'all to go over to my Instagram. It's Tarot Queen Jamila. I gotta have a break from this whole YouTube situation. Okay, so I'm actually going to be doing a fertility ritual over there. With everything that's going on, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And see, these people are that God is standing right in their face and telling them to stop. I know a lot of people are upset about the recent things that have happened with the abortion law. But you know what? Instead of being upset about it, why don't you try to understand what's happening deeper and spiritually? If we keep doing all of this child sacrifice, it just gets worse. Child sacrifice is the reason why they have stopped it. So, and I'm not going to go any further with my opinions on this and that, but it's way too much child sacrifice going on. So, what we have to do is we have to look, what does God want? And so a lot of people, they want to deny the existence of God, and they'll say, well, who is God? Well, God is one source of all, and then he has, there's many gods. I'm a polytheist. So, and God has appointed himself or, energetically through these gods. So, and it just, why do you keep questioning God? Why do you keep lying on God? Why do you want to look at a specific group or race of people and you want to decide? Do you know how many people of different races that I speak to every single day that have financial issues? That's why that, and you know what? The earth is very abundant. People don't see it. They're stuck in their boxes. And it's so sad. So I can't deal with this. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on YouTube. I don't want to be connected with it energetically. So go over to my Instagram. It's, I think you can get it by searching Tarot Queen Jamila over there, and you'll find my page because I'll be doing some readings over there. I can't deal with this. I can't. I can't. And over on Instagram, if somebody gets out of line, they get blocked and they can't see your account. They would have to open up a whole other account to see your account. They make it very difficult for people over on Instagram to continue to troll you and harass you. Over here, well, I guess on Instagram, I guess you can create, like, these people go around, they have hundreds, they literally, like, a few of them have hundreds of accounts. What is wrong with you? I have a woman on here that is totally infatuated with me. She's obsessed. She's totally obsessed with me. Can't get over it. Can't move on. You know? And so people shouldn't have to do this stuff. I am not your dog. You don't have a leash around my neck. Like, I'm sitting up here looking like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? So I tried to be friends with her in the past, but she wanted to run me. Y'all realize that I'm almost 50 years old. I will be 50 years old in 5 years. I'm 45 years old. I'm not about to sit up here and let somebody bully me and run me and dominate me. That is sick. My own husband don't even do that. He'll catch he knows that he'll catch this throat. I don't play that. Like, it's no need for all of that. And if people were being respectful, nobody would have anything to say. It's been the most disrespect that I've ever seen. And when you come from a position of saying, stop disrespecting me, then they want to flag you. So go over to Instagram, guys. Go over to Instagram because I'm going to be doing in fact, I might do a reading over there in about 30 minutes. I can't. People get desperate. These people are obviously very desperate on here. They're very desperate for attention, but not their own attention. They want to go on their channels and call out my name and try to steal my shine or something, like, you know, yeah. It's ridiculous. So I'll be back on YouTube, but I would really like to go to a platform that has some kind of standards of behavior. YouTube is just wide open for trolls. This website is so wide open for trolls, and they can be whoever they want to be. I can promise you that I'm an authentic witch. Everything that I said I was going to do, I did it, if not more. Like, for these people to, like, okay, so a couple of years when y'all remember when I moved into this house in 2020, these people knew that they were lying, but they decided, I'm going to go on my channel and I'm going to still say that this woman is on Section 8. First of all, there's nothing wrong with being on Section 8. Hell, sometimes I wish I had it. Sometimes I do. You know what I'm saying? But I am being prepared to buy a home. So it's okay for you to progress. These people want you to stay where you're at because they have consistently stayed stuck where they're at. So, and you're not gonna make me stay stuck. And I've had somebody make attempts on my life. This woman that is so called in competition with me, she tried to have me and my children killed. Talk about desperate and not having any magic. I'm gonna light a black candle, falsely file reports against your house because I want you to be killed. Why? Because you make because I make her feel like crap, and I'm not even doing it. It's her own energy. She's doing it to herself. Why can't this woman just move on? Anyway, I got readings to. I wasn't even able to finish the readings for July. It's almost August now. Well, it's because I got busy, but the energy on here is so toxic. I'm telling y'all, it is extremely toxic. I haven't pulled out my channel protection jar in a while because I actually did protection for the channel. Um, it's not that this person has any spiritual power. It's not. She has no. Hold on, y'all, because I got to open up my mugwort. She has no spiritual power. What she uses is terrorism. She terrorizes people, threatens people, says she's going to send people to attack their family. Okay. And it's just like dealing with well, it is. We are dealing with a psychopath here. We're dealing with a psychopath. If you got to attack people's children, you don't need to be on this website. If that's what it requires, because I'm gonna tell you something, God is gonna protect, especially when a parent is asking for protection for their kids. I'm not the type of person to put my kids out there. My kids I do protection for my babies every single day, every day. Because that's who they're attacking. Oh, if you don't do what I want you to do, I'm gonna threaten your babies. Really? This is what we're dealing with. Along with everything else that's going on in this world, why should we have to deal with this too? And so, yeah, follow me on Instagram. Listen, the worse the evil I curse, the worse it is. You have to ward off these people's negative energy. So I will be talking to you guys about slippery elm bark. I actually ordered some more. It's on its way. I went through this whole container. There are a few herbs that I'm going to tell you guys about that can help protect you from things like that. There's a lot of people that need, because what people will do is they will hear the evil I speak and it's a lie, but they'll be so sensitive to it. I'm desensitized to it. But there's some people that need it. There's some people that actually need to take slippery elm bark internally too, but I usually burn it and I dress my candles with it. And then also I'm developing a spell kit for you guys. This is really not that big of a deal, but when they're doing it every single day, like when they have a vendetta against you, I am going to make some spell kits for people that are lying on you, because that's where the evil eye is. The evil eye is within the lies that people believe sometimes. And spirit don't like that. Spirit, they like, don't you dare sit up here and try to lie on me, because it was spirit, which is God, that's pushing me forward. And I just don't have time for it. It's almost August. I am currently in the middle of planning my house that I am building. That's what I'm doing. I am currently in the middle of planning that. I don't have to keep that off. I don't have to tell y'all, well, I'm not doing it. I ain't going to tell y'all nothing because no, that's what I'm doing. And guess what? Guess what? It's going to happen. So, nothing that they can say is going to stop that. Like, it's so ridiculous. So, you know what I'm thinking about when I do move into my lake house? I'm going to come on here and show it. Why not? They won't know where I'm at. Even though we know that there are sophisticated trolls out here that will take pictures of your surroundings and try to Google it so that they can. It is ridiculous. It really is. I don't know who raised some of these people, but god dang, it's ridiculous. And they take it seriously like it's their job. But evidently it's not paying enough because they're so jealous of people. Why are you so jealous of people? Why are you so obsessed with people? So basically what it does is that evil eye takes their life from them. They ain't got no life. And then they always want to blame it on the witches. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You need to talk to God about that. I don't be thinking about these people. Yeah, honestly, I don't. And, we have to set better standards for the way that women are treated, other than you're being sexually harassed, basically. Oh, you like it. How many of you women appreciate that? How many of you women appreciate seeing a woman being sexually harassed almost every single day and being told by the rape culturalists that they like it? So, and I don't get stuck on this subject. I don't get stuck. They get stuck. They get to talking about it every day. I said what I said. Nobody's going to question me for saying what I said to certain people. If somebody is harassing me, I am going to speak up about it. You know what I'm saying? I am. And so I was shamed because I was confronting this person, this man on here that's attacking women and children. Shame on you. Seriously. Shame on you, because they don't mind that kind of stuff. And then they'll say, oh, well, it's just YouTube. You're right. It is just YouTube. But you know what? The YouTube has been a valuable resource for me and my company, and it just sucks that these people have tried to latch on to me. It really does. So make sure that y'all follow me on Instagram, like I said. And I'm going to be doing some readings from there. Because I just don't have time for that. I really don't. It is so annoying. It really is. And so I'm not the one that's unprofessional. I don't represent a company except for my own. The reason why they won't shut up is because they got demons in their throat. It's not my job to kill their demons. I don't have to do work on them. They would say, oh, well, why don't you make me? Why don't you force me to stop? Hold on. Am I responsible for you? A complete stranger online. I'm supposed to do a full-fledged waste my resources. I'm supposed to waste all of my resources trying to fix you? And they just gonna force it to happen. And then I'm supposed to want them to like me. I don't think so. And no, I'm not intimidated by any of them. I'm just letting y'all know that. So, that's where the evil eye is at. And you got to be careful with people's throats, even though it's unfair. When people communicate by air, it sends a vapor out there and it puts things in the air. So we're using air communication, not to mention the fact that the god Hermes, he don't like some of us. I don't get along with the god Hermes. I get along with his daddy. But Hermes, the god of Mercury, me and him ain't gonna never see eye to eye. It's a long story. I ain't even gonna get into it. I'm not going to get into why I don't get along with the god Hermes. I'm not. And so he don't like a lot of people. He's the only god that didn't have a recorded wife. He was a perpetual bachelor. He's represented by the hermit in the tarot deck. He is. That's Mercury. That's that Mercurian energy that Virgos and Geminis fall under, that astrological sign. So, here's the thing that you're dealing with. You're dealing with very, very, very old gods. But then again, you're dealing with their parents. You're dealing with, and so, if you don't get along with the god Hermes, go to his mama, go to his daddy and say, hey, by the way, Zeus is his father. Okay. So the god Hermes, I don't see eye to eye with him. I really don't. I don't see eye to eye with him because it just, you know what I'm saying? That's probably the only deity that I have a problem with, and I don't worry about him because he messes with me sometimes. In fact, he's very obsessed with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It's a lot about this that people don't realize, and so that's why everybody freaks out when Mercury starts to go into retrograde because Mercury is oh God, that planet is just hate, hate, hate coming from that planet. And I don't do those kinds of things. And see, I know exactly where to go and who to go to. So if you see anybody attacking me on here, it's false. They're codependent. Somebody done sent them $50 because they needed some money real bad. They sent them $50 and then they decided attack Jamila. And some people are just stupid. They shouldn't be doing that stuff. You need to stop attacking people. Okay, on this, in any way, stop attacking people. That's the whole point. So, anyway, I'm gonna go. I will catch y'all later at a later time. I'll be on Instagram. In the meantime, if you guys need to reach me, I'm always open. I'm always open. Okay, when you ready, because you got to be ready. You come over here, you better be ready. You better be ready for miracles and change in your life. That's what we do. So, I'll see y'all later. Hope everybody's doing well. Y'all quiet. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Peace and love and blessings to y'all. Bye-bye.